Okay, it's Coach Flynn. We're going to talk a little bit about what we're asking to do in our pass rush. I think that when we're talking about pass rush, we're talking about some really simple things. Okay, we don't really talk about moves. We don't talk about learning how to do the perfect this move or setting a guy up or having a plan or any of that stuff. Um, we talk about really kind of simple ideas. We talk about defeating blocks, getting off, attacking the guy in front of us, and doing our job. So again, what we're going to talk about a lot: getting off, get to quarterback level. Okay, that's something we're going to say a lot. Get to quarterback level. We want our hands to be fast and violent. We don't want to plan moves. We want to react to what the offensive lineman is doing. Okay, that's the way that we're going to be successful most consistently. And we want to do our job. So you got to know what your job is in the rush, and you got to execute it the right way. We want to put the quarterback in a vice. We want to have team sacks, and you're going to see some good clips of that. So when we say to getting off, get to quarterback level, the ends need to get off the ball, big first three steps. Okay, get to the same level as the quarterback, but once you're at quarterback level, you can keep coming up the field or you can go inside, just like you would a normal block. If the tackle overextends, you can come inside, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Okay, that's your job. So a couple good clips of getting off and getting the quarterback level here. Okay, the ends, just big steps around the field. You can see both ends here. Just big first couple steps. Okay, and now they're here, now they're clearing, and now they're just going to try to bend and finish, right? You can sandwich the quarterback there. It's a nice clip. All right. It's a good job here. We're really looking at the right end. Okay, right in here. And you can see, he's actually at a 4-eye. It's not a great rush position, but his hands aren't great. He's just kind of bowling this guy, but his feet just keep moving. And now he's at quarterback level, and he forces the quarterback to step up. We want the ends to force the quarterback to step up in the pocket. All right. Here's Spencer Houston from a couple years ago. Just speed around the edge, keeps working. All right. Ends have got to get to court. You can't do anything if you're not at quarterback level. All right, there's a lot going on here. We're in a movement now. But I'm looking at the left end, this guy here. So he steps, he's slanting outside, but now he recognizes his pass rush, right? He recognizes pass. He's getting up the field now. Okay, getting to quarterback level. So it doesn't matter if you're on a slant, anything like that. Very simple rules. Okay, get off, get to quarterback level. All right, same thing here. So here comes Bray. He's up. Now he's at quarterback level right about here. Tackle's overextended. Boom. Just comes back inside. Okay, flushes the quarterback out. Very easy play. Boom. And you can see Bray's got eyes on the quarterback the whole time. So you got to know. You got to look at. You got to see the quarterback. His excellent hands. Just gets up the field. Hands keep moving. Feet keep moving. Boom. Just tremendous clip. Okay, good hand work there. Okay, this is Brennan Houston from a couple years ago. He's a junior here. He just does you can see the tackle's like, oh boy, I really got to get out there. He gets the quarterback level here. All right, and then that allows him to come inside, and quarterback's gone with the ball, but principle is the same. All right, hand fighting. So again, when we're fighting these guys, there's really three things we're going to talk about. Two-handed chop when we have two hands on us. So when there are two hands on us, as an offensive lineman, we're thick on that guy, so maybe a nose, or if we're thick on him, we're really head up on him. Maybe we thought it was run, or maybe he slid out to us. All right, we're going to two-handed chop to get those two hands down. All right, when we have one hand on us, we're going to do a 3-count drill. And when there are no hands or the guy is soft, we're going to long arm him. All right, so again, what we do is a reaction to what the offensive lineman does. Okay, but just like everything with defensive line, we're reacting, but we don't want to guess. We don't want to think about it. We just want to react. Okay, so we're going to keep the hands violent and the feet moving. we want this kind of intense junkyard dog mentality. We don't want to plan. I would rather guys just keep their hands moving, keep being violent, keep the attack going to the guy. So when we say 3 count, this is a drill we're going to do. So it's a swipe with your inside hand, all right, and a chop with your outside hand, all right, and this is a big part of how we're drilling. This is Temple with Coach Albert. Coach Albert's now the defensive line coach at Boston College. A lot of teams do this, all right, but gives you a good look at the speed, what guys at the next level, how they're able to really be violent and really be quick with their hands. All right, we're going to see some of our clips in the game. Here's Spencer Houston. All right, and you can see that it's not perfect, but you can see that offhand chop, boom, okay, clears his hips, gets through. Okay, boom, chop, get through. All right, here's his brother. And you can see offhand chop, hips, okay, and really the big thing here is controlling that elbow, controlling that outside elbow of the tackle, controlling his right elbow right now. Boom, clears it. All right, now he's going. His tackle sucks. All right, now when we're thick on the guy, all right, so when we're an inside rusher, we don't have the luxury of rushing the edge. We're going to do what's called a 2-hand chop. So this is Aaron Donald. He's a first-round draft pick for Pitt. Again, you're going to see a lot of college teams do this, and we're going to try to get a lot better at it this year. You can see he's pretty much head up here. Okay, so I know he's a 3 technique here, but if you're a nose, this is exactly what we want to do. Gets up the field, okay, and uses 2 hands to chop that guy away. Boom, 2 hands. 2 hands they're together. His elbows are together. All right, and he chops those hands down and away. He redirects the punch of the offensive lineman and just pushes it down and away and clears his hips through. You can see he's got a little, he pushes his shoulders and his torso away from that punch, right? So now his hips are turned, and now he's just going to run the hoop and try to finish, all right? And he sacks the Heisman Trophy winner. All right, so that's a really good look at. Okay, obviously this is the next level, but this is the same technique we're going to teach you guys. There's no reason why we can't do it on bad high school guards, or good high school guards for that matter. All right, so here's Brennan Houston executing this move. All right, Brennan's a sophomore here, and I don't even know if he knows what he's doing, but he's getting off the ball, right? And his feet are getting to quarterback level. He gets 2-handed punch, right? Boom, there's your 2-handed punch. The offensive lineman has 2 hands, so we're going to use the 2-handed chop now. Boom, 2 hands. He redirects the punch, right? Really similar looking clip. Boom, hips, right? Gets up, never leave your feet. That's wrong. Okay, you should never jump like this, but boom, hips, redirects the punch to that guy. But, Brennan his feet just keep going up. He's flipping his hips. All right. Really important point here is that you get what we call teed up with your hips. So Brennan's here. His hands and hips are going to go at the same time, right? He's flipping his hips. So now his hips are pointed towards the sideline, right here. Okay, that's exactly what we teach. His hands are swiping it down and away. All right, now he's got a chance to be successful. All right, now when we get a soft set, right, when we feel like the offensive lineman is soft for any reason, and we want to do this a lot, okay, we want to make this guy worried about about being too soft. We're going to long arm, okay, and this is a great clip of the long arm here by the left end from Auburn. So you're going to see, and if you watch football, you see these guys do this all the time. But the aiming point here at the long arm is the outside number. All right, and this guy he's got weak hands. You can see the tackle right here. He hasn't punched him yet. He's got weak hands. All right, so he just sticks that hand on that outside number and just keeps coming. All right, and he keeps that outside leverage. So here, he's pushing the pocket. He keeps his outside leverage. Now when the quarterback tries to escape out, this is Johnny Manziel. right? He's able to keep his leverage and make the play. All right. Again, we teach the same technique. All right. So here's Bill Murray here on the edge. You know, and is this soft? I mean, I don't know. I don't even care, right? But what I like about this is Bill is just attacking the shit out of this tackle, right, and just armpits him right back into the guy. I would like, you know, his hand, his inside hand, more on the outside number there. All right, it's not exactly perfect, but it's good, aggressive. You know, the quarterback makes an amazing play, but it's exactly what we're trying to do, push this pocket. He literally runs the offensive tackle into the quarterback. It's unbelievable. It's a great clip. All right, see it from the nose here. Just running this guy back. And this is what we want to do with the nose. We want to make, you know, the quarterback have to move around, have to move laterally in the pocket. So see, the quarterback now has to step sideways. All right, and now he's got to throw on the run to this guy, you know, to the tight end here, and this is an unbelievable play by the quarterback. So, I mean, you can see how he fits it in here. This is exactly what we want to do. Obviously, we want to sack the quarterback, but more than that, you know, we want to get him uncomfortable. We want to get his feet moving. We want to get him off his spot. So right here, you know, he's set up here, right? We don't want him to throw all comfortable. We want to get him off his spot and have to throw on the run like that. Okay, this kid is not going to make every throw on the run. All right, and now, most important thing, okay, is that it's not about one movement. It's not about one, you know, doing a 3 count and then doing a two-handed, you know, and then that's going to get you there. It's going to usually take a combination of moves. So we can see here with the end, okay, he's getting off, and you know, maybe he's trying to bull rush here, right? Doesn't really do a good job, but he's, you know, so he's trying to long arm, right? And then he goes to, okay, using that, you know, using that hip, using that two-handed chop, boom, snap him down, okay, keep it moving. So as long as your feet keep moving up the field, you're in good shape. Here, okay, now here, the right end, he's a 4-eye. All right, so we think it's run. We think it's run. Quarterback's under center. All right, we get off. All right, now it's pass. Okay, so now we got to react. Now we got to react. So we got to get our hands, bowl him. Okay, now move our hips. Swim move over the top. Okay, it's all good. All right, keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. Keep those hands going. Okay, that's all we're going to look for. I'm never going to say, oh, that was the wrong move. I'm never going to yell at you for that. All right, if your feet stop or your hands stop, okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. You know, we make this guy throw this ball under pressure, right, and a nice job. I mean, look at the left end here. I mean, bull, hips, okay, two-handed chop coming around, all right, all just fighting, hands and hips, fighting. Okay. Now, you know, we talk about team sacks. All right, ends are responsible for the width of the pocket. We talked about this before. Any B-gap rusher, all right, or any A-gap rusher is responsible for staying even with the quarterback's front shoulder. All right, so we saw this clip before. This is 4th and 5. Quarterback's got nowhere to go. Oh, it's got to step up. Okay, we got to see the quarterback the whole way. Same kind of clip here. Has got to step up. Nose makes him have to move laterally, right? And the end is right there to finish the job. You got to see this guy the whole way. You got to see the quarterback. All right, so for the nose, you know, really we're looking for speed or power for the most part, you know, but the nose is different than the other guys. He wants a two-handed chop, you know, or probably use the long arm a lot. Again, we got to work to that front shoulder. So I'm going to go through these kind of quick. But, you know, here's a good look, just using our speed. Here's a good long arm, just staying in front of that quarterback. It's nice work. You know, and again,